Hi JD here on Easter Saturday. I have to tell you a classic case of dickheaditis. You know that I'm in the, well you may not know, but I'm in the marketing advertising business, and every now and again Gail, my wife, helps me with a few ideas. Truth be known, she probably gives me most of them. I just take credit for it. We were taking our little 3-year-old grandson to a coffee shop today in one of the major shopping centres, and we experienced dickheaditis like you've never seen dickheaditis before. This has to be like the gold Logie, Academy Award winning dickheaditis. And what this was that our little 3-year-old grandson Harry was with us, and we went to a major shopping complex, and this coffee shop was busy. Of course it was, on Easter Saturday. And anyway, we got little 3-year-old grandson the little mandatory baby chinos. You know what they're like. They're just a little cup with froth in them with a bit of chocolate on top, and they might every now and again put a marshmallow next to it. And sort of he gobbled up the marshmallow and scooped up the froth, the chocolate, the froth. That's all it was. So Gail said, look, I'll go and get another one for him. Now it was busy. It was Easter Saturday. When she went up to the counter and just said, look, is there any chance I can have another one of those little baby chinos with the, with the froth? That's all it is, froth, for God's sake. The guy who's the owner of the cafe, not one of the 16-year-old kids behind the counter, he was the owner of the cafe. He had a pot of froth, scooping it up, putting it into cappuccinos. He said to her, you'll have to wait, we're very busy, it'll be 20 minutes.
And they know it's for a little child that you're trying to keep amused while you're having your coffee. 20 minutes.
Is that classic? Is it classic or classic stupidity? And Gail said, well, it's just the froth. You've got a pot of froth. And he goes, I'm sorry, we can't break the rules for anyone. You'll have to wait 20 minutes. Like Gestapo. He could get a job at Jetstar. Right? It was just Gail came back to the table, and she was empty-handed, and I said, where's the little cup of... We're talking 2 or 3 spoonfuls, and
it's not like they don't know us.
This is what I want to get to. Sorry for interrupting, but yeah, well, actually, I say that, I'm not really sorry.
I just thought you might have forgotten what you were going to say.
Yeah, the dementia is not, it hasn't set in just yet. By the way, who are you? Who are you? But the thing is that I said to Gail, this is classic. We would go there probably once a week, and normally the weekend, Saturday shopping or what have you, and spend what, $50 or $60 maybe. Okay, so multiply that by 50 weeks thereabouts. I mean, it could be 48 weeks, it could be whatever. Yeah, say 50 weeks. We're worth $2,500 to that coffee shop. If someone's worth $2,500 to me, I can tell you I know their blood group. Okay, we've got their phone number, we've got their email address, we've got their messenger, we can contact them anyway. $2,500 we're worth. But of course, like 99% of businesses in Australia, they don't collect any data, so he has no clue who we are or how valuable we are in a lifetime value. So $2,500 a year that we're worth to him, and all he had to do is scoop a little bit of froth out and put it in this miniature mug. Okay, the mug would be half the size of a little Vegemite jar, wouldn't it? Okay,
it's not even half a cup. It would be a third.
And I'm making a big deal out of something which is not a big deal. It's just that this dickheaditis thing is just going all around the country. It's just amazing. Do you know what would have been smarter? It would have been smart, obviously, just to scoop out and give the smarter thing would be if anyone sees that they've got a little child with them, whether it's their child or grandchild. I reckon, in my world, the Institute of Wow, we would teach them to go out and give a second cup of froth, because that's all it is, before anyone comes and asks you for it. It's froth. How much do you think that would cost, Gail? I wouldn't know what a loaf of bread cost, but would that be 2 cents or 3 cents?
I think they charged me $1 or something for it anyway, and it probably would cost them 2 cents.
Yeah.
It's just a scoop.
And nobody minds paying $1. That's fine.
It's not even milk, it's froth.
Yeah. Anyway, I've had my rant, my Easter Saturday rant. Isn't it ridiculous? And if you want to avoid catching this disease that's rife right throughout Australia, it's called dickheaditis, business owner dickheaditis, then you might like to watch my 22-minute video, which the link is above. It's wowmysales.com, and when you watch that, there's every chance in the world that you will be vaccinated against dickheaditis, okay? Because you do not want to catch this disease. It's ridiculous, and what we've just seen this morning was just classic. The Institute of Wow, my business, I'm giving it a plug here, but we're the exact opposite to that. We preach to people to actually surprise everyone with a wow factor. And how many times you've ever been to a restaurant, I don't care whether it's even an expensive restaurant, and you've just blown $150 or $200 or $100, whatever it may be, and they've come along and given you an extra cup of coffee at the end of the meal, or they've given you a port or something like that at the end. Never. It doesn't happen. Because most businesses, particularly those in the hospitality game, which is really weird, you'd think they would not suffer from dickheaditis, that they would be overdelivered. They're suffering from dickheaditis.
Well, there is one more thing, though, that I thought was a classic. I mean, we do go there on a regular basis, so we actually know what the meals are like every time we go today, a day when all these people are coming out, and it's Easter, they're getting all their grocery shopping and everything. Guess what? They cut down, didn't they? We have like they've got a really good French toast.
It's a French toast thing, isn't it? With strawberries and
banana
berries
and berries.
But today, because the kitchen would have been busy, guess what? There was one strawberry cut in half.
a half of a banana, and about 4 berries.
Yeah, it's just nuts.
It was terrible. So.
And please, if you're a business owner, and if you're not a business owner, you're watching this, then please wake up to yourself. You should not be watching this. This is just for business owners, all right? But the thing is, if you're a business owner, look, and you want to, just grow your business to another level, deliver the unexpected. My logo, it's a bit wanky because it's an image of a university or an academy sort of image, because it's called the Institute of Wow. But my little tagline underneath, I don't think is wanky. I think it's a good tagline. You wouldn't expect me to say anything else. It says, "Learn to deliver the unexpected." That's what the Institute of Wow thing is the teaching business owners to deliver the unexpected, the Happy Meal toy, if you like. Okay, now I know the Happy Meal toy is expected, but imagine if you delivered a toy, no matter what age group. I mean, the toy to the guy that goes into the BCF fishing shop might be a free box of hooks or something. But the fact of the matter, I was getting into trouble there. I've never been into a fishing shop in my entire life.
No, we have one fishing story.
Oh, classic
fishing. Can you
tell
them the story?
Okay, I'll tell you this fishing. I'm the worst handyman in the world. I'm the worst outdoor guy. I'm the opposite from Steve Irwin and the opposite from MacGyver. Okay, if a hinge in one of our doors gets broken at home, I've got to call MacGyver. So in this instance, we went out fishing. The kids were younger. Our kids are all in the 20s now, but the thing is, the kids were younger, and we took them out fishing at Noosa. Yes. And I remember no one was catching fish because I've got no clue how to put bait on anything. And eventually, one of our sons had a girlfriend who was really fully into
nature. She looks animals.
Yeah, lovely girl. And she was a female Steve Irwin, so she wanted to protect the universe, and she didn't really think it was all that crash up that we're fishing. And as it turned out, I caught a fish, and I couldn't get it off the hook. It took me forever. By the time I got it off the hook, I think the fish was on its last legs, because she's saying, "Throw it back in, throw it," because it was a small fish. It wasn't big enough to keep. That's why I'm saying I was going to throw it back in. And eventually I got it off. It took forever, and it was just still alive, only just alive, and I threw it over my head. Guess what? It hit a pole in the boat and killed it. It flapped back in didn't flap, it just fell back to the floor. I was on the side of the boat, and I go, "Oh, I got the fish, I'll throw it back in the water." So I threw it over my back, bang, it hit a big pole, a big metal pole in the boat, and killed it.
And we didn't know what to do, did we?
Well, you can imagine.
There
were screams from little kids in the boat. "You just killed the fish. It was only a baby." Anyway, look, I'm out of here. Again, if you want to save yourself from this terrible disease, decaditis, watch the 22-minute video, which the link is above, and have a good Easter. All the best.
Happy Easter.